Hey, if you feel down, watch this. So, this video is not going to tell you what to do. It has no call to action or anything. And it's only a deep introspection into your inside psychological world, the unique and different one. And the solution, or how to say, the outcome or the change or anything else that you need now when you feel down will emerge by itself spontaneously, and it will be unique to you. It's not something that I can predict, but if you follow now with me the process that I will describe, in the end I am very curious to know what happens within you, and I ask you to share it if possible in the comments section. So let's start it. So you feel down. Concentrate on the feeling and describe it. Where is it in your body? How your body expresses this feeling, this emotion. What is the reaction of your body to this emotion? Describe it well. And be with it. Do not try to change it. Just be with it and observe with kindness and open mind to be able to feel it as much as you can, as much as you are able to. This is the first step. The second step is that now that you feel your feeling as much as you can, attribute to it. What is the story behind? So what happened in your life? What is the story that made you feel this way? And in this second step, observe it, this story, and define the boundary. What is that the other person did to you in this story so that the outcome is like it is? And what is that you did to yourself? What is that you did? How did you contribute to this story to happen? And be specific, be realistic, and simple while describing it. The next step, the third step, is that once that you feel your feeling, you have the story in your head, what happened, and you have defined your contribution and the other person's role well and clearly. Now observe what is happening in your fantasy towards this story. So what are you adding to it with your fantasy? It may be something that you imagine which is linked to this story. For example, oh, this will always happen to me in my life. I cannot avoid it. It's like I deserve it, and it's like magic. I will always fall like this and feel like this, etc. Maybe this is what you are saying in your fantasy. And maybe you are fantasizing about your past bad experiences, like, oh yes, this happened to me, and also this and that, and this is since my childhood. This is my life, and maybe because I am a bad person, like my parents used to tell me when I was a child, etc., etc. Maybe this is the fantasy that you are adding to the story. And now define a good boundary of what is the story here and now that happened, and what is the fantasy that you are adding to it and reacting emotionally to your fantasy. And after doing this, the next step, the fourth step, which is quite rare, I have not heard of it, and it's really from my own experience, is that define, observe, and acknowledge what is the part in all this feeling, story, and fantasy that you don't know, which is ambiguous, which is unknown, which is not seen, not heard, which remains outside of your reach. And here maybe, I understand you. You are trying to understand, trying to know, trying to see clearly, and just let go. There always will be something that you cannot know, even if it's your own story. This is reality, and of course, you can explore more. And explore more and understand more always is possible with the knowledge that still there will remain something which cannot be reached. And this is okay. It's okay not to know something in your own story, and be with this. What is that you don't know? Maybe you don't know why it happened, or how it happened, or maybe you don't know what the other person thinks or reacts, or maybe you don't know something in yourself you are observing, but still it remains unknown. That is totally okay, and be with it. And now that you have observed all four of these components of awareness, you may, for example, put symbolically on a paper some images of each one of these 4 steps. The first one, the feeling in the body and the description of it. The second one, the story itself and the boundary between you and the other person. The third one, which is your fantasy alongside the real story. And the fourth one, the unknown. You may write it down or draw symbols of it, etc. And now I'm interested if you might share to us how you feel, what is now happening in you after this exercise. I'm very curious, and if it's okay for you, share it in the comments. And if you want more content like this in your life, you can subscribe. Have a good day.